Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again, people. This live stream is brought to you by Boomer Boost. Boomer Boost is a complete, comprehensive, all-in-one powerhouse nutritional supplement designed specifically to boost energy naturally and support vital body functions, including heart health, circulation, muscle function, healthy bones, and vision. Boomer Boost is really easy to use. It comes in a powder form, and all you have to do is add it to water. It tastes great, and it takes just a minute to mix in the morning, and it gives you great nutrition that you will need to last throughout the entire day. Go to boomerboost.com by clicking the link in the description box below. Use promo code Jericho to receive $5 off of your first purchase. What's going on, everyone? 1 p.m. noon PST, Pacific Standard Time. So that means 3 o'clock on the West Coast. Who cares about Central and Mountain? Shout out to everybody in the comment section. I see you. All you usual suspects. Are there any new suspects in there? Let me know if this is your first time seeing my live. Guys, I'm going to show you later on. I'm going to show you one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, and mostly because it wasn't meant to be funny. And under normal circumstances, you wouldn't poke fun at somebody like this. You would see their disability and you wouldn't say anything. You'd probably give them a little, you probably treat them a little nicer than the normal person, than you would the normal, or, not normal, but someone without those issues. But when you step into the public arena, the public forum, then you got to take what's coming to you. You want to come out here, you want to get over here in the fast lane? Okay. So this person is in a competition, and it's a Ku Klux Trans member, but they are also deaf and mute. Guys, don't you judge me, because when you see this shit, you are going to die laughing. You saw the thumbnail. That is Al Jolson. He was an actor long ago, before Black folks were allowed to be actors. So he would play Black characters by doing blackface. He would put on Black makeup and white around his mouth to accentuate the lips. And he would, mammy, like he would act Black. And a lot of people see this as racist. But when it was happening, when Al Jolson was acting, it wasn't. He was representing people who weren't there. Black folks weren't allowed to be in movies yet. Just like you look at movies like Ben-Hur or the Ten Commandments. They got white people playing the parts for people that aren't white. They're Egyptians and shit. And that's been happening all throughout entertainment, ever since silent films. So when Al Jolson was doing it, it wasn't racist, but of course, over time, things become perverted and weaponized. And now if you do blackface, it is racist. Now, even with, Justin Castro up north, America's hat, his little tyrannical ass, him dressing as Aladdin at Halloween or some kind of acting he was doing, some kind of show production or something like that. Is that racist? No. But you want us to look through everything through the prism of your fucked up, crazy social justice warrior mind. So playing by their rules, yes, it's racist. It's now become racist. So how do you explain this? Remember that girl? And when we get to the story, I'll play a little clip to refamiliarize you with her, or familiarize you with her if you don't know who she is. But remember the girl, catch me outside, how about that? How about that? On fucking Dr. Phil show. Catch me outside. How about that? One of those little out of control teens whose mom is like, I don't understand. She punches me in the face every morning, calls me a bitch. I don't know what to do, Dr. Phil. So one of those kids. She was on there, and now she was like, I don't know, 15 or something. She was a teenager, but now she's grown and she's a rapper and she makes tons of money, and good for her. She's buying real estate and seems to be doing well with her money. But she's not white anymore. She's black now. So where's the backlash? What are people going to say about this? Because when you see the picture, you're like, wait a minute. It looks like Nicki Minaj. And she was like Italian or some shit. I don't know where she was from, but she has some Italian last name. So she went from Italian to black. But when you see the picture, oh shit. And Senator Hawley, I remember yesterday, you guys mentioned, that I want to see more Republicans coming out and speaking, those more Republicans being these so-called MAGA Republicans. And they're not really MAGA Republicans. They're just saying shit. They're just saying their conservative views out loud. That's not MAGA. Those beliefs and those the things we want for our country, that didn't come when Trump came up with MAGA. That was before him. Conservative values have been around long before Trump. And you guys mentioned some people, Jim Jordan, Senator Hawley, Matt, what's his name? Matt Gaetz. So I found a couple clips from those guys. They're going off on the investigations that are coming down on Biden and his family. And I think it was Jim Jordan. He was talking about the FBI and their dealings with our elections. So I got a couple clips on that. And there was, now get this, it's in California, so I know you totally would not expect anything racist like this to come out of California, the most welcoming and accepting and diverse and satanic state in the union. But at UC Santa Barbara, UC Santa Barbara, they had a blacks only screening of Wakanda Forever. Not only is it racist to say this color only, but the black folks who are involved in this and who support this, they're totally missing the racism that's slapping them in the face by showing only black people a fucking comic book movie. It's not a real movie about a story about real black folks or anything like that. No, it's about a comic book character from a fictional African land. And this is what you wanted to rope off for blacks only. This fantasy, garbage, Marvel Universe bullshit. You don't see the racism in that. Okay. Summer Shaheen, thank you for the Hamilton. I wait all day just to listen to you say, think about what you think about. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about. It's under 10 years old. I'll tell you that. Thank you so much, JG. Greetings from the beautiful red state of Ohio. Don't rub your freedom in my face, Summer. It's not nice. Just because you come from a free red state like Ohio does not mean you have to shove it in the face of those suffering behind communist enemy lines. But I still thank you, Summer. Still thank you. Even though you're like so rude right now, like a red state of Ohio, like you're better than me. People who talk like that should be deported. Joe Mello, thank you for the Twomsky. Hey, brother, here's a little something for your birthday the other day. Mine is today. You are 3 years older than me. Thanks for pointing that out. Joe, God bless, and again, thank you for your service. I thank you for being here, Joe. I thank you for your donation. And I say, happy birthday. Enjoy your last year of your 30s because 40 is waiting. If you look in the distance, Joe, you'll see over that hill where the bats are flying and you hear the crows caw, and the lightning striking, and you hear the maniacal laughter. That's 40 years old, and that's what's waiting for you. So enjoy yourself, Joe. I saw somebody else being all generous and shit up here. So let's get to it. Oh, there it is. I still don't know how to say this right, but I'm going to try. Ahsoka 777 fan 777 777. I thank you. According to the Urban Dictionary, ple is a word meaning lack of care. Our grandpa in chief was ahead of the curve. I think though, if you watch that clip, he was going to say something else. But I guess he was. He's so innovative, and he's done such a great job. That's what they told us. Remember, they asked him, "Sir, what are you going to do differently since 75% of the country doesn't like the job you're doing?" Nothing. I'm not going to do shit differently. Can you believe that? He said, "I'm not doing shit different. I've been doing a great job. What the fuck's wrong with you guys?" Oh, man. Okay. Chozo Ghost says, damn, you pronounced Ahsoka correctly this time. Solid job. She's a Star Wars protagonist. Hold on. Comments jumped on me. She's a Star Wars protagonist. Ahsoka Tano. All right. Thank you. Jacqueline Hizarat. I turned 40 on the 22nd. Well, early happy 40th birthday to you. Got anything planned? Is that around Thanksgiving? Well, of course it's around Thanksgiving. But does your birthday ever get overshadowed by Thanksgiving? You got any plans, Jacqueline? If you do something bad, name it after me, okay? That's all I ask. And Rick, somebody here's birthday. Oh, Rick Zweig. What's up, man? Happy birthday. All kinds of Scorpio babies, all kinds of parents were getting it on Valentine's Day. Because, if you're born in November, early November, or the first half of November-ish, basically, if you're a Scorpio, you're a Valentine's Day baby. Your parents were doing that, you know what they were doing. That's how you got here. That's how you got here. Oh, man. Water Dreamer turned 64 6 weeks ago. All right. Happy birthday to you as well. Dolly Shortcake, thank you for the Twompski. I will be 50 on December 10th. It gets better and better every year. Love you. Hey, thanks a lot. I'll be the first to wish you a happy birthday. And you're lucky. Your birthday's early enough in December where it won't get eclipsed by Christmas. I feel sorry. I got a cousin whose birthday's on the 23rd of December. You know her shit is overshadowed by Christmas. You only get one gift. You get a birthday Christmas hybrid. Yeah, Brian King B. Falcon. Daddy was stuffing and eating a lot of turkey. Sure was. Ew, I don't want to think about that. Gross. All right. Anyway, thanks for making that awkward, Brian King B. Falcon. John Mick, Mama Babs, all of you, early happy birthday. So don't forget, go to the web store, mygreengear.com, 15% off everything. Like this hat. Good damn morning. Also, I will have autographed merch available for purchase. You want a personalized message, you just want me to sign it, you want a message for somebody else, whatever. I'll work that shit out. I'm gonna work it out. And I'm also going to be talking about Sheila Jackson Lee. Now, she is a congresswoman from Texas who is famous or infamous for saying that an AR-15 weighs as much as 10 boxes, end quote. I don't know. DMW 24/7 TV, a early happy birthday to you too, man. So an AR-15 weighs as much as 10 boxes. She didn't say if those boxes were full, what those boxes are full of, or maybe just 10 empty boxes. I don't know. But she said an AR-15 weighs as much as 10 boxes. Do with that what you will. But here is the best part. You're probably thinking to yourself, because you know a little something about guns, what an idiot. What do you mean an AR-15 weighs as much as 10 boxes? But that's not where her idiocy stops. That's just the beginning. She said that an AR-15 shoots 50 caliber ammunition. Yes. So not only would I love to see an AR-15 shoot a 50 caliber round, just wait till I'm behind some ballistic glass or something like that. Number two, I want to see you put it in there. I'll vote for you, Sheila Jackson Lee, if you can just fit that 50 caliber round in there. You don't have to fire it. Just fit it in there. Because if you know anything about an AR-15 and a 50 cal, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, miss. You can't get it in there. And even if you did, I don't know how, it's not going to fire. Just remember that when I tell you what she said yesterday. Okay, remember her level of intelligence and how informed she is about the things she talks about. Because she said, and I hope when I say these words, I don't get stupider for saying them. Okay? But she says that the thing that would have made COVID easier for Black folks, because we got it more, we got hospitalized more, and we died more than anybody else or than white folks during COVID. But she said the one thing that would have stopped that would have made it safer for Black folks during the sweet and sour sniffles is reparations. If you just get a check from the government, that will make your body fight viruses better. Nope. I'm not kidding. No, I did not make that up. Those are the words that came out of her mouth. Reparations would have made it easier for Black folks during the sweet and sour sniffles. Yep. She said it. Sunny Singh. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work, JG. Haven't missed a live yet. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for your consistency. Because if you're consistently here, then I must be putting out consistent content. Chozo Ghost, thank you. Fun fact, AR-15s can fire 50 cal ammo, but it has to be chambered for it. Well, of course. It's called 50 Beowulf. Guarantee you she doesn't know that though. Exactly. She did not mean that if it's chambered in 50 cal Beowulf. I think she thinks because even the 50 cal Beowulf, that's different than the 50 cal ammunition that like a Barrett 50 cal shoots. That's a little bit different. You'd have a hell of a time even chambering an AR in that. He said, but I doubt she knows that. Yeah, definitely. That's a doubt for sure. Oh man. When these people start talking out loud about shit, I love it, man. I love it. Because a Beowulf, that kind of 50 cal ammunition, that looks like a 45 or a 357 on steroids. But when you have like a Barrett 50 cal, you're talking a long ass round like this. I mean, that's something totally different. But I'm sure she did not know that. If you asked her about Beowulf, she'd be like, oh, that cartoon movie from 2007? I guarantee you that's the extent of her Beowulf knowledge. God. Damn it, Black folks. If we only had those checks. So are you supposed to, like, what were you supposed to do with that? Do you get your check from the government, cash it, and then take the check stub and put it above your door or something? So the sweet and sour sniffles, the vid knows, hey, whoa, no. They got reparations. Next house, let's go to a white neighborhood. All these Black folks seem to have reparations. No one to infect here. Or would you still get infected, but you wouldn't go to the hospital because you had your reparations? Woo. You know what, guys? Let me stop doing this. Let me stop, because you don't need to hear it from me. You don't need to hear that shit from me. Why don't you hear it from? Why don't you hear that from the horse's mouth? Hey, but before we do that, check this out. Look at Donna Lamone. Watch Donna Lamone shaking her groove thing. Who's Donna Lamone? This guy. Watch. That's what they're doing at CNN. What? Ew. Get it, Don Lemon? Yeah. Nice jacket. What the fuck is going on here, people? All right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have shown you guys that. That was disgusting. Oh, man. How come that shit won't come up? I swear. I go here. Yeah, this isn't the one that I want. This is not the one that I want. So let me go here. No. Here. Then I go here. Oh, man. This shit is too funny. Wait till you guys see that. Just wait till you guys see that. Oh, man. Funniest shit I ever heard in my life. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. So this is Miss Sheila Jackson Lee in her infinite wisdom.
Facts. There is no doubt that we have been impacted. That DNA in the trajectory of slavery to today. For example, at COVID, Black African Americans got COVID at a rate nearly 1.5 times higher than that of white people, or hospitalized at a rate nearly 4 times higher and 3 times likely to die. COVID hit us very desperately. Interestingly, a recent peer-reviewed study from Harvard Medical School suggests that reparations for African Americans could have cut COVID-19 transmission and infection rates both among Blacks and the population at large. Reparations are curative. They're not punishment. The analysis continued to look at data throughout the nation. Stands on the basis of facts. There is no doubt that we have...
What? What the fuck did you just say? She said reparations are curative? Reparations can cure you? And nobody stood up and said, hey, wait a minute, lady. That's bullshit. Wow. She said this in front of people. In the House, U.S. House. Here we go.
Example of COVID, Black African Americans got COVID at a rate nearly 1.5 times higher than that of white people.
And this is due to racism. This is due to lack of payment. White folks, who did you pay money to stay healthier during the sweet and sour sniffles? And how can I get some money to them so I can buy some health? How'd you guys do that?
Or hospitalized at a rate nearly 4 times higher and 3 times likely to die.
And reparations would save that. So if somebody's about to flatline and they come in time with a check from the government, then all of a sudden their heart rate's going to go down, the blood pressure is going to be good. They can stop intubating them because they got that check, and now they're a perfect picture of health. Is that what the fuck that means? Or maybe because Black folks are less healthy than white people. We have more health problems with them because of poor diet. Oh, that's because Black folks live in food deserts. What the fuck does that mean? If you can go get bad food, then you can find good food. Now, good food should be cheaper than bad food. Fresh, organic food should be cheaper than a cheeseburger at a fast food joint. That should be. If that were the case, then a lot more people would be healthy, black or otherwise. Eating healthy should be cheap. But white folks weren't less affected by COVID because of their skin color or because of the amount of money that they have, nor would it make black people more healthy and less likely to be infected and die from COVID if we got a check from the government. Have we not learned that checks from the government are bad? Black folks should know that more than anybody else, that checks from the government are bad.
COVID hit us very desperately. Interestingly, a recent peer-reviewed study from Harvard Medical School.
Remember when Harvard Medical School used to mean something? It used to give what you're going to say after that some prestige.
Harvard Medical School suggests that reparations for African Americans could have cut COVID-19 transmission and infection rates.
How? How the fuck are reparations going to cut the infection rate of the sweet and sour sniffles amongst black folks?
Both among blacks and the population at large. Reparations are curative. They're not punishment. The analysis continued to look.
Whoa. Whoa. I'm not saying that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life, but I'm going to have to say that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Reparations would have made the sweet and sour sniffles spread less among black folks and the population at large if only we had gotten reparations. Holy hell. Does she not know that affirmative action is a form of reparations? Does it have to be a check? Because if you look at affirmative action, that didn't work either. Because more than likely, if you have what it takes to get into a school, you're going to get into the school. You don't need the government's help to say, hey, let them in. Hey, lower the bar. Isn't there a sense of pride there? Don't you feel shitty if somebody lowers the bar for you to get where they are and they didn't have the bar lowered for them? Does that make you feel dirty? Gross? No? Because if you look at the performance of kids that get into schools because of affirmative action and not because of their performance, what do they call that? Their meritocracy. If it's not based on their merit or what they've done, they don't last because you're putting them in situations they're not prepared for. They're there because of how they look. If this were a modeling agency, perfect. But these are academic institutions, and you got to be smart to get into them. So they put you somewhere you need to be smart, but they put you there because of how you look. Well, then you're not going to last. But they can say, hey, we got a bunch of them in these colleges that didn't want them. Never mind that they flunk out of school in 6 months. That's not what we're talking about. We got them in there. You don't know how to, you don't. I just thought about this as I was saying it. But you can't swim. But we're going to put you up here on this cliff diving course. You know, them Jamaicans and shit be jumping off these 100-foot cliffs, flipping around and barely disturbing the surface of the water when they hit. Well, if you don't know how to do that, how are you going to hit the water? Probably in a belly flop. That's no good from 100 feet. I've seen a dude take a belly flop. Actually, it was a back flop from like 60 feet. That's all bad. You're putting them in positions, in situations they're not prepared for, so they're not going to last. But as long as you can get them in there and they can last until all the cameras and the lights go away, that's all they care about. But reparations would have kept black people more safe and healthy during the sweet and sour sniffles. I think I've heard it all. No, I haven't, because in 10 minutes, somebody's going to say some dumber shit than that. Ooh, I'm glad I had audio. Thanks to at Right Wing Angel, my man Oliver Matt. Because you wouldn't have believed me if I didn't have the audio. Because you would think, Jericho, nobody who's a congresswoman is going to say something that stupid. Yeah, hold on a second. The Great Star 23, thank you for the Hamilton. Biden sings, the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Yeah, I understand when the freaks come out, but when do the kids come out? Freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. I like that song. Who's saying the freaks come out at night? Freaks come out. Because all the rappers in all the early rappers in like the first 5 years of rap, they all sound the same. They all sound like Curtis Blow. These are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. A few years ago, they all sound like that. The breaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Jimmy Buffett did not sing The Freaks Come Out at Night. Junior's Matt. I promise you that. Houdini, that's who it was. Houdini also had that song, Friends? Wetwork 57, what's up? Friends. Heavy D, no, man. How many of us have them? Friends. Friends is a word we use every day. They all sound the same. That's so funny. All the early rappers sound exactly the fucking same. And the freaks come out. I get it, but when do their kids come out? That's what I'm interested in. Oh, man. Hold on. I think I got another super chat up here somewhere. I'm trying to find it, guys. Freaks come out. Come on. But what a stupid thing to say. Reparations are curative. Woman, what the don't you think doctors would have thought about that first? Quick, nurse, get me some cash. Ranson Shan, thank you. According to a case study of Magic Johnson, money does indeed cure all illnesses. Well, it depends. If you watch that South Park episode where the kids were trying to figure out how Magic Johnson cured himself of AIDS, and he would take cash and blend it up real small and then inject it into his veins. Room Fade, thank you. Said never show us Don Lemon again doing that nasty crap. I'm sorry, I couldn't just have those images in my head. Now they're in yours. Share the images. Yeah, that shit was gross, wasn't it? Fuck you wearing that jacket for? You couldn't pay me enough money to wear a jacket like that on TV in front of hundreds of people, because that's a number of people watching that shit. 400 or 500 at the most. They suck. Don't worry, Donna Lamone, she's gonna be on her way out. They already moved her from prime time to mornings. He's on a morning show now. Where it's like 3 or 4 of them, and they're like, hey, good morning. Now let's go to so-and-so in blah, 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 Pennsylvania, where they have a chocolate milk cow farm. Like some shit like that. Oh, that's funny. You didn't get me to wear no fucking sparkly ass jacket like that. Is this the Rock With You video? Damn rhinestones. So, all right, we've covered Sheila Jackson Lee is an idiot. Check. Got that. Got that shit. So, that Cash Me Outside girl. So the whole reason, hold on, got another one here. Ranson Shan again, thank you. Biden sings to Hunter, "My girl is younger than yours." What melody, what song, what melody am I supposed to be singing that in? I don't know. Are Biden's girls younger than Hunter's? I saw that one. That got me kicked off of Instagram for a while. It was him laying down. He's laying on his back on a couch, and these girls are sitting on the back of the couch, and they're all barefoot, and they have their feet on his chest. And you kick me? You kicked me off of Instagram for that? What about the picture? Yeah, Mads, Bad Baby. That's the name that this girl goes by. Oh, Bad Baby. That is so sad. Where's her father? Because you failed her, homeboy. You failed that poor girl. Okay. Actually, no. I just need to go to my page. Boom. Check this shit out. So this is her when she was, let me find out her name. Hold on, let me find the girl's name. Cash Me Outside. Danielle Brigoli. Hey, Danielle Brigoli. Why you look like one of those fucking Moulians now, eh? What the fuck? Danielle Brigoli over here. So Danielle Brigoli is now known professionally as Bad Baby, and that's with the H. BHAD and BHABIE, Bad Baby. But now, and yeah, she's Cash Me Outside. How about that? How about that? Fuck. Guys, what's going on here? What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. Come on, Cash Me Outside, girl. There we go. Ooh, that's a 4-minute clip. I can't listen to 4 minutes of that shit. Okay, so here we go. Here's Miss Cash Me Outside. How about that? How about that? To refresh your memory. Like, who's this girl? Who the fuck are you talking about, Jericho? I'll show you. This American embarrassment. How about that? Here we go.
This whole laughing like so funny.
She's talking about the audience that they're laughing at her.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yeah.
The hoes are laughing.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside. How about that?
How
Catch
about
you
that?
outside?
Catch me
What does that
outside. How
mean?
about that? So this was that girl's claim to fame. Catch me outside. How about it? How about it? So now she's graduated from Catch Me Outside. How about it? To this. Again, props to her for making, was I saw somewhere it was like $53 million or something like that. That's great. But she went from Danielle Brigoli over here to like Nicki Minaj knockoff on the right. So, wait a minute. Wait. So I think the reason she's not catching a bunch of backlash, people saying that she's racist for doing this, is because she's like a ghetto hood rat rapper. So she's accepted by that subculture, that subculture in that's not black culture. I can't even say that. That's some other shit. But she's accepted by that hood rat ghetto ass community. So that's why you're not hearing a bunch of people saying, "What the fuck are you doing?" And she's free to do whatever she wants. But I'm just saying they pick and choose where they want to place their outrage. Look at her lips, her nose. They're like, what happened? That hair? Why do you put extensions and shit in somebody else's hair in your hair when you have long hair? That's just weird to me. What the fuck? But she's up there. She's in the company of these people now. Catch me outside. How about D? How about D? How about D? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Then you got shit like this. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Let's see if I can find a picture. You guys seen, what's her name, Lil Kim? Oh, man, what the fuck? What happened, Lil Kim? What is it with this crop of Rachel Dolezals and all this shit who are trying to be black now? And that's more proof that white privilege is bullshit. Because if white privilege was really a thing, then why are these white people, these white women trying to get away from it? That's what I don't understand. If white privilege is such a thing, such a terrible thing, then why are they trying to, or I'm sorry, it's not a terrible thing, if it's such a powerful thing. Because white privilege allows them to move through society easier than anybody else. And not only are they white, you're not a white man, you're a white woman. You got maximum privilege. So why would they be going away from that if white privilege was really a thing? Or is it all bullshit? Chozo Ghost. Thank you again. Biden's favorite song, 17 by The Winger, minus the teen part, of course. I'm trying to think of that song. Was that what's that song? Sexy at 17? She's only 7. Daddy says she's too young, but she's old enough for me. Barely. A couple more years, she'd be too old. Gross. That's so gross. And I showed you guys a couple weeks ago. Where he was by that girl that he was saying no serious guys until 30. And then he goes, even close his eyes. Oh. Shout out to my man Gabe. He made that meme. Slow motion of him smelling that kid. Oh my goodness. You talk about sick shit. Video evidence, people. He's still roaming around. He's still roaming around, free to offend again. So nasty. Hold on, let me make sure I don't have any more supers. I want to show that picture of Lil Kim. Hold on, let's see. That's what Lil Kim looks like now. What the fuck is that? What is that? Lil Kim used to be a petite black woman. Now she's a white doll. What is that? Her lips, her face. She's had shaved or shapen her nose. Golly. Then again, white privilege must be something because she's trying to be white. Sammy Sosa's trying to be white. Lil Kim, who's another one? Somebody else is trying to be white. So is there white privilege or not? Because you got white women trying to be black women, and you got black women trying to be white women. I'm just as confused as they are. What the fuck? He said, I'm tired of being a white woman. I want to be a black woman now. My goodness, that shit is terrible. But I wonder what goes on inside their mind. It must be really sad to want to be somebody so much that you completely change your appearance. Like if somebody hadn't seen you in a year or something, they wouldn't believe it was you. You could come up to them and talk to them on the street, and it would be like the movies where somebody comes back from the dead and they only believe it if you tell them things that only they would know. You'd have to go up to somebody and be like, "It's me, Lil Kim." No, it's not. Get the fuck away from me, you crazy white lady. It is me, Lil Kim. It's Lil Kim. Prove it. You have a birthmark on your inner right thigh. You have to tell them some shit like that so they wouldn't call the police to kick your ass. These people look scary. Charles Turner Jr., thank you for the Hamilton. He says, to quote Craig Long from his recent video, why does Boy Reed engage in cultural appropriation with her blonde hair? She must want to be white. Must be. That must be it. That shit is weird. How can you sit there and talk about cultural appropriation with blonde hair on top of your head and you are not the right colored person to have blonde hair naturally? They're cocooned in idiots just like them. Nobody's going to call them out. Nobody's going to say shit. They're going to say, yes, it's a good idea for you to get on national TV and talk shit about another group of people culturally appropriating while you sit there black as shit with straight blonde hair on your head, knowing that did not come from your scalp. Might have come from somebody else's, but did not come from yours. Well, hold on. There we go. Adako, thank you very much for the Hamilton. Hey, JG. I was in your old hood the other day. Keep up the good work. Go Niners. Were you in Salinas? Puro Salas, way. Puro Salas. Fucking Lechugaville. Hey, dudes in Salinas. Gangsters, like we old school. I don't know if the new school kids do this. But the old school gangsters, the old school cholos, like the norteños and shit, they get from Salinas, they get a head of lettuce tattooed on their neck. Yes, a head of lettuce. And the dudes, the old school cholos from Watsonville, they get a strawberry tattooed on their neck because Watsonville is the strawberry capital of the world. And the Castroville old school cholo dudes, they got a fucking artichoke tattooed on their neck because Castroville is the artichoke capital of the world. I kid you not. Straight up. Fucking loped up. Hey, what, fucker? That kind of dude. Fucking strawberry or artichoke or lettuce. Kid you not. I kid you not. Fucking lechuga right here, eh? Y que, fool? And then sometimes, I don't know what it stands for, but they'll have lips, like the lipstick red lips, tattooed on their neck too. Bald-headed tattoos, all that shit. Fucking lipsticks and lettuce on his neck. I'm just telling you what I see. I'm just telling you what I know. All right, guys? Just telling you what I know. Hydrate. No fear of heat waves now, but still hydrate. A Hogan 230 lettuce. Why? Because somebody must have told you. Because they're the lettuce capital of the world. Chet, yeah, I'm pretty sure that too. Gilroy Locos got garlic. Yes, the garlic capital of the world. I'm telling you. That's probably true. I've never seen that, but would not surprise me. Ranson Shan, thank you again. Question, JG. We were actually more racist back in the 20s to the 60s than now, or did our society just change the target of the same racism? We were more racist now. I think you mean as far as society and the laws and stuff. Definitely, there was systemic racism back then. There were elected officials and other, elected officials, mayors, sheriffs, police departments, Congress, all that shit where they were openly racist and so were their policies, Jim Crow and whatnot. Yes. as a population, like on a private man-to-man level, I don't know. I don't know if that's changed or not. But if you're talking about them or society changing the target of the same racism, I think it's the same target. It's just different tactics. I think since, or at least since the civil rights movement, I think after that, after the civil rights movement, I think the tactics changed. I think the tactics went from, a Bull Connor who's out there saying, I'll never be out niggered again. And, being on bullhorns and on the steps of schools saying, not here, you nigger. I think that changed. They're not so open with it, but now it's changed to the breakdown of the Black family and promoting abortion, and putting Planned Parenthoods in neighborhoods of color. So I don't think the targets changed. I think the tactics have changed. Different tactics, same target. Alien testosterone. As a white man who didn't vote for Biden, should you be putting down a strong woman of color, allegedly? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should put down that strong Black woman, that strong, newly Black woman, that newly minted Black woman. Max Bang, thank you for the Hamilton. Unfortunately, or fortunately, someone will catch her on the outside and the game will be over. I sure hope not for that poor girl, that poor dummy. How sad it is to not like your body so much that you physically change it. Not like, putting on muscles or losing weight. I'm talking like changing like a whole different race. Like, girl, you switch teams completely. And you're free to do so, but I'm also free to comment on it. And where's the outrage? It's because she's accepted. She's in that hood ghetto culture. So those same dummies talking all that pro-Black shit, blah, 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 they're not going to say anything about it. Because she's cool. You're one of the cool ones. You're one of the good ones, Danielle Bergoli. Hey, Bergoli over here. Hey, when you're done being one of those fucking Mulians, come back over here. Dumb shit. What is wrong with people? God, I want to be so bored. I want to have so much money and be so bored that I start fucking with the color of my skin. That's how rich I want to be. But you can get all the plastic surgery and Botox and implants that you want. I'm changing the whole race. That's the kind of money I want. I'm done being Black. I want to be something else. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Don't forget, go to mygreengear.com. mygreengear.com, jerichogreen.net. I'm going to put my link tree in this bitch. You can get all the links there, all the links you want. Donatello Slapperfella says Jericho can trans into an Italian. I'll fucking do it right here, over there. You fucking jerk. What's wrong with these people? Oh, man. Rome 13. Rico Verde. Chat. Dang it. He says, try being Yarrow. What is that supposed to mean? Oh, I know what you mean. Try to be a record dancer. Stupid shit. Okay, guys, are you ready? Are you guys ready to see the funniest shit ever? I mean, so when you see this silly garbage, and it's 1 minute and 44 seconds long, and I want you to stick around through the whole thing because I want you to hear the standing ovation at the end. All right, CJ, hold on. The standing ovation at the end. Zebra 1, hell yeah, I'm happy that wretched ghoul is leaving. They asked, am I happy that Nancy Pelosi is not going to be Speaker of the House and she's not going to seek it again? Of course. You know who's most happy? The citizens of Washington, D.C., because when the sun goes down, she's a gargoyle trapped inside of a concrete casing until the sun goes down. And once darkness falls, she breaks free. She flies. She soars above DC, flapping her veiny dragon-like wings, breathing fire upon its residents. Scorching the landscape with her fiery breath. So yes, I'm happy. But the citizens of Washington, D.C. are ecstatic, elated. No longer will they have to run for cover as that winged beast rains down hell fire. You guys stop me when I'm lying. Okay? You guys type the word stop as soon as I'm lying. JJ Finnegan, he says vodka is very flammable. Yes, it is. Remember that movie Rain of Fire with Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale? Those dragons that would breathe fire, they would mix some kind of napalm with fire and they would spray it all over the inhabitants. But hers isn't napalm, it's vodka. It's cheap pawpaw vodka. When you mix that shit with fire, watch out. Somebody's going to get hurt. So what I'm about to play for you, Tom Baldwin, no, man, it's Grey Goose. That's too good for her. She likes that cheap shit in a plastic jug. If it don't come with a handle on it, Nancy don't want it. So I'm going to play a video for you. It is of a deaf, mute, transgendered singer. Yes, a deaf, mute, Ku Klux Trans member. Charles Turner Jr. says, Jericho, your impression of that liver-spotted demon. Hold on. That liver-spotted demon made my day as I'm assembling my dining room table and beds. Uh-oh. Fucking IKEA time. I'm not saying you got it from IKEA, but time to put shit together. Hey, new house shit. What can you do, Charles? I'll see what I can do to continue to entertain you as you assemble. But it's of a deaf, mute, Ku Klux Trans member in a singing competition in Brazil. Now, I thought what you thought. This is fake. Shit can't be real. It's some kind of joke. This is a comedy guy, and there's all these clips of him doing this shit in other places. No. It's a real show, and you can tell it's real because one of the judges, he's trying not to laugh his ass off. He's going like this. And the crowd is laughing too, because even there's some people in the crowd like, what the fuck is this? And the fool is singing I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. Now, Whitney Houston made it more popular, but it's originally a Dolly Parton song. But that's a big song. You all know, you all hear Whitney Houston singing that song in your mind right now. That is a huge song. Many a singer have perished trying to sing this song. It's huge. Big notes. Goosebump notes. And Ty Rizzle, you rude son of a bitch. Ty Rizzle says, can't tell if it's Portuguese or English because it's just howling. No. You hear what Ty Rizzle is saying, you think howling? It can't be howling. People, it's fucking howling. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like somebody shot a hound. Okay? I kid you not. And these people give him, her, it, A standing ovation. This is how now the bullshit has gotten up to here. Now we have to put our head back to keep from drowning in the bullshit. Now it's getting up here. It's getting a little high. The level of performance you're about to see used to be reserved for church talent shows, school talent shows. The kids, everybody can participate, so you gotta let them get up there. Don't laugh, and make sure you clap when they're done. I sent this to Megan McGlover, and if you like me, you'll love her. And she texted me and said she could not stop laughing. I said, I know. She said, well, we should just go and take over the Special Olympics. I was like, why not? I'm going to go try out for Pee Wee football right now. I'm going to fuck those 8-year-olds up. You want to see an 8-year-old get trucked? You want to see an 8-year-old get flattened? Come check out my first game this season. Because I'm playing with the little kids. Why not? What family member allowed this fool to come out here and embarrass themselves? Yes, I'm calling him a fool. He's 18 or over, obviously. But what I can't find on my computer, but I can find it on my phone. I don't know why that is. Somebody out there knows. But I'm going to play it for you on my phone. Okay? Because all you need is the audio. You'll see what the fool looks like in the video that I'm playing for you. But all you need... all you need is the audio. Okay? Hold on. I'm going to get this ready. Let's see. Okay. Bam. Going through there. Okay. Now, first you're going to hear the performance. Then I'm going to play the audio of the interview after the performance. Keep in mind, this person is deaf and mute, but they're going to still interview them after their performance? Is that what this is? Is this a performance? This is what we call a performance now. Okay. Bob K, MIT, I'll get to you in a second, man. We gotta handle business here. All right, guys, you ready? Shit. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Stop right now, comment section. Stop it. This is the bullshit world they have created. We are supposed to sit here and act like this wouldn't be on the first 2 weeks of American Idol. You know, when they show the dumbasses and the borderline special people that come out to perform. This is their world. This is the leftist world right here. Standing ovation.
Brazilian deaf mute trans woman sings Whitney Houston. I will always love you.
There we go. Thank you guys. I muted it because I was. Bob KMIT. Yes, I did hear about them launching a so-called investigation into Trump as payback for them launching an investigation into Biden and his fucked up family. Oh man. Oh man, guys. Oh man. Here we go. To the interview, shall we? To the interview. Oh man.
Battery 70%.
I'm gonna charge that bitch.
Sure, it goes SQ0.
Man. Oof. Fake, thank you for the Twomsky. Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof, woof. Wow. Oh man, I get it. When I muted my mic, it muted this too. Okay, hold on, guys. You're gonna get this shit. How is that dude sitting there with a straight face? Somebody tell me right now. How? That dude was like this. Oh. Oh wow. A standing ovation for that.
Brazilian deaf mute trans woman sings.
Hold the fuck up. Oh man. Ah. What in the fuck was that, guys? A little pitchy, dog. A little pitchy. Spike and Madness. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Why would you put that in front of us? Like we're not going to laugh our fucking asses off at that. This is their world. This is the left's world. If you could put the left's idea of America into one performance, that is it. These jackasses stood up and clapped. We've all been around long enough to hear some standing ovation worthy material, speeches, songs, whatever. Never have I given a standing ovation to that. Oh my goodness. What the fuck was that? But Jericho, they're deaf and they're mute. I don't give a fuck. Then don't come out here. Don't bring your ass out here if you're not up to snuff. How did you expect that fool to sound? He's deaf. He's never heard the song. Holy shit. Why didn't anybody have the balls to say, look, man, you don't got it, okay? Maybe something else. Maybe you're good at finger painting or something, but singing is not your thing. Don't do it. No, kept passing them along. Oh, you're great. Oh my God, it's so great. Get up there again. Lord BB42, thanks for the Hamilton. It wasn't that bad. Oh boy, what the fuck was that? Wow. That's talent now. That's talent. Just like that 350-pound man, Brianne Nguyen, won the Miss America competition in Derry, Indiana, or Derry, New Hampshire, where the fuck it was. That's a new standard of beauty. This is the new standard of talent. Kids, stop practicing. The Fergie, right? He says, Plaid doesn't even touch this. Not even close. Stop practicing. Stop dedicating yourself to a craft. You don't need to. What you need to do is sound terrible. What you need to do is just, that's all you need to do to be talented. Oh, no, you didn't, Paulie. Paul, damn it, Paul. Paul J0557. Damn it. I can't believe I'm about to read this, but don't start anything. Guys, don't take this and run, please. This better not turn into another neck buddy scenario. Joyce Decker. I see you there, Joyce Decker. Encore. You don't mean that. But you guys don't take this example from Paul J0557 because this isn't right, but I'm going to read it anyway. He said, death defying. What the fuck? What about all the other people up there who are practicing and being nervous? Oh my God, I made it to Brazil's Got Talent or whatever the fuck that show was. They've been practicing, probably couldn't sleep the night before. They've been practicing up until they walk out on stage to make sure everything's right. Their outfit, the song, the talent, whatever they're showing has to be right. Sacrifice, dedication, practice. And all you had to do was go up on stage and go, I got it. It just hit me. That's who Fetterman's speechwriter is. They need to team up. You got that somebody like John Fetterman with that charisma. Then you put this poet up there with him. He could go to the White House. Fetterman and you put them together, that's a match made in DC. So next, you're going to have people out there in wheelchairs on Dancing with the Stars, right? Sheena Ray, thank you very much for the Hamilton. Next, I'll be dancing with the Stars for cross-dressers in wheelchairs. Great minds, Sheena, great minds. Yeah, as long as you're trans. You can't be no regular motherfucker up there, because even if that person was just deaf and mute, they would have got booed off stage. But you're trans, leave them alone, let them go. But they don't have legs, let them go. But this is Dancing with the Stars, let them go. They're trans. But I got people over here who've been training trans. What else do I need to say? Fuck off, they're trans. Ty Rizzle, I thought I asked you to stop. He said it was actually scat music. Skibidi-bidi-bidi-dum-da-dum-dum. I'm the scat man. Brian King B. Falcon, don't you dare go DEFCON 3. Oh, boy. I asked you guys not to get played, and you did not listen. Chet, he says, I was born with 2 buttholes. Yeah, Chet, but were they trans buttholes? No, then no thank you. Did you guys not hear the part where I said trans? It has to be trans. If it's not trans, you can't do it. Okay? As long as it's under the umbrella of trans, you can do whatever you want. Luke Letterly, I said don't be played. He said most deaf. Side note, I met Most Def one time. He's an asshole. Ooh, my goodness. So again, as long as it's under the umbrella of trans, go ahead. Chozo goes. How did you fall into that? I expected more from you. He said, I will now be scared to death by that song. Thanks, Jericho. Oh, man. Son of a bitch. I mean, okay, the Ferg, play the interview. I got it. Okay, I'll play the interview. This is the post-performance interview. This is, I don't even know. Greg McNeely, I was put in a YouTube jail for misinformation. Whatever that is. The man says, Dolly get royalties off that shit? I don't think she wants royalties off that particular rendition. They can keep the royalties off on that one. Ooh, here we go. Post-performance interview.
After winning national singing competition for best rendition of I Will Always.
I'm sorry, you said winning? Winning. She won? That's what wins now?
Always Love You by Whitney Houston.
Hey,
Bird, baby. Bird, baby.
Você tá muito bonita, viu? Você tá muito bem vestida. Tá gostando do Joforró? Você vem toda noite? Qual artista que você mais gosta?
She can't hear you. He can't hear you, lady. Stop talking.
Forró.
Ivan Adams. Fucking knock it off. Ivan Adams said, bark, 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 bark.
Manda um beijo.
What if you guys want to?
Burr, 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 burr. People, no username. This is a real fucking interview. First of all, why did that lady keep talking to him? He can't hear you. And even if he could, his answer is going to be burr, 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 burr. I got to leave my glasses off for a while because they're just going to get fogged up. They're just going to get fucking fogged up. Oh, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Shit, shit. 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 Where were we? Hold on, I got another one up here. Okay. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Hold on, let me get this shit right here. J954, thank you. He says, dude sounds like the Swedish chef from the Muppets. Hold on a second. Hold on. We'll see about that, J954. Bark, bark, bark. You're right. When you're right, you're right, man. Holy shit. That's talent. That's talent. And if you are a 350-pound Asian dude in a beauty contest, that's the new beauty standard. 1 second, guys. Okay, I had to compose myself. Holy shit. Okay. Chozo goes. That interview sounded like a German shepherd begging for bacon. Yum, 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 yum. Bacon, bacon, bacon where? Where's the bacon? Yum, 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 yum. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Holy Bark, 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 bark. Brendan Gerzalak, thank you for the Hamilton. He says, I just walked back into my room when you played that video on your phone just now. I thought you were watching some weird German fetish video. No, man, I was just watching a Brazilian talent show. That's all. And apparently you can sound like that and win a singing competition. And not only did he win the singing competition, he was singing a song by Whitney fucking Houston, probably the greatest female singer ever. And he won from going up on stage and going, that's it. Mic drop. Sheena Ray, thank you again. Biden's new press secretary. Perfect. He'd probably do a better job, and he's already a Ku Klux Trans member. Done and done. Oh my goodness, guys. That was... You're right, Matthew Quinn. You're right. If you had to boil that performance and, I'm sorry, Quinlan, Matthew Quinlan, if you had to boil down that performance and interview to 3 words, stunning and brave. You got it. The bravery to get up there and sound like a fucking complete asshole. That is something. And just remember, kids, it's not about sacrifice and practice and commitment and dedication. No. It's about being trans. Because if you can be trans, if you can become a Ku Klux Trans member, then it doesn't matter what you do or how you do. It does not matter. Being trans is your trophy. You've already won. This is just going through the motions. You've already won. Anthony DeRosa says, I give it a K9. Bark, 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 bark. All right, a fucking K10. Jeez Louise, that guy. Bark, 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 bark. See, this is how you do it. There's layers to this right here. Scary Harry Flanagan says, Mama told me not to come. And I don't think that's the come that they meant in the song. Scary Harry Flanagan. But if I'm not mistaken, that is a song by 3 Dog Night. Let's see. That's right. Very good. Very good. That's how talented this comment section is. This is real talent. Not that bark, 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 bark shit we just heard. 3 Dog Night. Very good, sir. Very good. Oh, shit. Latvarian one says, when you played that Muppet Chef, hold on. Damn, comments jumped on me. When you played that Muppet Chef, I almost died laughing. I'm glad you didn't die. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. None the Miser, he says, we're great, remember? That's true. I never doubted it. My goodness, guys. Not only was that accepted on the stage at a talent show, it won the talent show. How do you win a talent show with no talent? What the fuck, man? Them judges sat up there and act like that was some good shit. Man, if I was a judge on that panel, I would fucking die laughing right there. How would you not bust out laughing harder than you've ever laughed with somebody for almost 2 minutes straight going, J954, thank you. Oh, wow. I'd pay to see a roundtable discussion with this dude, Neck Buddy, the grandpa in chief, Cackling Harris. Gah, gah, gah. Just imagine that. Imagine them all talking at the same time. You know, people talk over people. And obviously the bork, 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 he can't hear. So he don't know when to shut up so other people can talk. Neck Buddy That's two more voices. That's, oh, my neck, buddy. I'm John Fetterman. So you got John Fetterman, and then his neck buddy, open your mind, Quaid. So that's already three voices right there from two people. Then, hey, what are we doing here? Why is that big woman here? And they sound like a dog. Gah, 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 the whole time just in the background. Gah, 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 gah. That's all she can fucking say. Gah, 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 I want to go home. Gah, 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 where are the children? Bork, 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 bork. Ah, me and my neck buddy. Open your mind, Quaid. Ugh. I'm already getting a headache, and that shit didn't even really happen. Oof. Gah, gah, where's my pudding? The neck buddy, open your mind. Bork, bork. Right Wing Angel, neck buddy merch coming soon. It does, Lord German Husbando. Sounds like a fucking headache. And I do have the my merch people working on neck buddy ugly sweaters. It's coming. My goodness, guys, what the fuck? Bork, bork. That fucker's interview sounded like bork. Anthony DeRosa, hi. Hi, good night. Bork, bork, the mall. Close your eyes and go back 20 years. 2002. Hold on. Enjoy it for a moment. That's because I miss it. Somebody told you in 2022, somebody told you in 2002 that in 20 years in the future, in 2022, hold on, I still got my eyes closed because I'm reliving 2002. And they told you that somebody would win, not make it into, would win a singing competition, and all they said was, brr, brr. You'd be like, oh, get the fuck out of here. No way. How would that fool even make it to the finals? That's ridiculous. And then you told them the person's deaf and they're mute. Well, why would you let them go up there and be made fun of like that? Why would you let people laugh at them? No, but this is how we do it in 2022. We put a guy who had 3 aneurysms and an embolism. He's at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. We have another guy who started, not ended, who started his debate with, hi, everybody, good night. He is now a state senator. This is what we do now. We have a portly Asian man winning beauty competitions for women. If somebody told you that back in 2002, you would want them arrested. Like, this person is crazy. Tell him what you told me. Tell this orderly at this insane asylum we're about to lock you up in what you just told me. It's simple. There's a guy who had 3 aneurysms and an embolism who's in the White House. There's a guy who had a stroke 6 or 7 months ago who died. Hello, everybody. Good night. We have a portly Asian man winning beauty competitions. This is what we do. We got a white girl who turned herself into a black girl. The White House press secretary has so many layers of victimhood, you can't even see her down there. My deputy health inspector, health chairman, or whatever the head of the committee is a man that dresses like a woman, and we call him Rachel. What, sir? Come with us. Swallow this medication and come with us. You need to be locked up for saying that our country is going to turn into some crazy ass acid trip clown show like that. There's no way that this great country, dun, 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 there's no way we would let this shit happen to this beautiful country we call America. Look at her. Isn't America fine? Look at those hips and that ass and those titties. Girl, you are smoking hot. There's no way we're going to turn her to an emaciated, drug-addled, coughing bitch. Yeah, we will. We sure will. Yes, we will. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. C4 Duke, thank you. Judge that win in full detailed hardcore. And the winner of this Brazilian singing competition is a Ku Klux Trans member who cannot speak or hear. You are the winner. Somebody tap him on the shoulder and tell him that he's won because he can't hear me. What the fuck, guys? What the fuck? Tiffany Frank, thank you. Off topic. When you were crying and posing for duck face selfies, I almost lost consciousness. But I'm glad you didn't, Tiffany Frank. You were tough and you stuck with it, and you did not let that blood leave your brain. Thank you. S. Croy, I agree with that in part. S. Croy says, sorry, but the USA is a joke. I think we're becoming a joke. I don't think we're a joke yet because we don't have the majority of society on board with this shit. But are they trying to make us one? Harder than anything else. They're working on that harder than anything else. I guarantee that. They're trying. They are fucking trying. Your super chat, what do you mean, Lord German Husbando? All right, I'll find it. It's just and I'm not complaining, but the comment section is so active that it keeps moving, and maybe I missed it. Sorry about that. I mean, shit, guys. What the? Bork. Talent. Remember when you used to have to be good at singing to win a competition? Remember that? Lord German Husbando, thank you. Jericho, thanks. Now my stomach hurts. Well, mine too. What the fuck, man? I'm hurting too. This shit is out of control. Bork. Okay, guys, that's enough. That is quite enough. Thank you. You guys are too much today. That is talent now. Not sounding good, not hitting the notes, but getting up there and just screaming into the microphone. That's all you have to do. Go to the bathroom, Lord German Husbando. Don't pee on yourself. And here comes Brian King B. Falcon to close it out with some play activity. He said, shit is definitely crazy. Tom Baldwin, if you laugh, you lose. I've lost a long time ago. Ramirez, the alpha male, 67. Thank you. Jericho, look up Blue Christmas by Porky Pig. Has he seen the Elvis version? Oh, blue Christmas. All right, guys. Shit. What's going to be next? I guarantee you that there's going to be a video of somebody in a dance competition in a wheelchair. I want my country back. I want my world back. Snatch it from the grasp of these psychopaths, because their world is unfunny and weird. In their world, they make fun of people with disabilities. I don't want to live in that world. I don't want to live there. I don't want to be okay with making fun of people with handicaps and trotting them out on stage under the bright lights for them to make fools of themselves. Mitchell McNeely, midgets winning the slam dunk. You know, they'd probably have somebody hold the midgets up so they could dunk, and they would call that a dunk. Or they would have the midget. The midget is going to be strapped to the back of a full-size NBA player. That player is going to do a crazy dunk, and they're going to give the midget the credit. Is that too far-fetched? Is that too far-fetched? I don't think so. The midget's going to be up on the podium like, oh, yeah, hey, thank you. And the player's like, hey, dude, you were strapped to my fucking back. I did all that shit. Yeah, but you're a cisgender male. Like, you're gross. Shut up. The Pleminator. Thank you. Thank you for the Twomsky. That thing sounds like Blue's Clues. That thing is right. I never actually watched Blue's Clues because I didn't have kids at the time. And I was an adult, and adults watching Blue's Clues and they don't have no kids is weird. Got that right. Patrick Allard. That's equity. That's right. That's equity. You have somebody who doesn't deserve to be there, but they win. That's equity. It sounds like equality, doesn't it? And everybody wants equality, but equity is something different. Equity is I fucked around my whole life, but here I am getting paid the same as you. Equity is this fucking wounded hound dog up there howling into a microphone and somehow winning a singing competition. That's equity. Equity sucks. Thank you guys for being here. Thank everybody in the comment section, your questions, your comments, your super chats, just being here. I appreciate it. Those who are listening and watching, maybe you're just listening. You got me on in the background, or maybe there is no sound. You're just watching me. That's weird, but I'll take it. 8 billion people in this world, and you're hanging out with this one. I thank you. You were great. I was great. We were great. We'll be here tomorrow. What kind of crazy shit is going to happen tonight? Whatever it is, we're going to be talking about it tomorrow. 12 noon, 12 PST, Pacific Standard Time. Say it with me, people. You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and mygreengear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.